Hi everyone, so today I'm going to start a very short series on using washi tape. Now all of the samples I show you will be based on a picture that is 10 centimeters square or 4 inches and a piece of card 10 centimeters, and we'll be mounting them onto a 6-inch or 15 centimeter card. Okay, then we'll be adding washi tape. So the first one I'm going to do is without making a tile. So just a simple one. I've got a 10 centimeter picture. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side. I've picked a washi tape that is fairly good to go with the design. I've not chosen anything really bold, and I'm going to place my washi tape so that I've got a nice border all the way round. Make sure you leave it off the ends. Turn it round. Do exactly the same all the way round. Doesn't matter what order you do them in. Okay, it looks a mess, but it will work. So there are my 4 pieces of washi tape. Now we're going to take a craft knife, and this does take practice and a bit of confidence, but go for it. You'll see where it crosses here and where it crosses here. You're going to take your craft knife and gently cut that angle. Okay, then you can tear off that piece. This piece will have gone underneath, so just pull it to one side and you have an absolutely perfect mitre. Turn it round from that corner to that corner. Identify which one is going over the top and take it off, and this one will be going underneath. Just pull it out, turn it round, this one was underneath, so just pull it out. It'll come away quite easily. Corner to corner, and this one is underneath on the top. Now let's have a look. All those corners are perfectly mitred. So I'm going to now take my picture and I'm going to put my picture in, and because we've reduced the outside, this will go in perfectly and we can get it aligned. So I'm just going to go, doesn't matter how you glue it on. Okay. That goes onto there, and I'm looking at a nice balance with the white edge. Okay, so there is number 1 with just a picture, no tiling. Now let's come to this one. I've printed off this design and I've left a good border all the way round. This is printed at 10 centimeters, and this is a 10 centimeter piece of card. It can be any scrap card, whatever. And we want to put this perfectly on the back so it's level. Now you could do it trial and error, but if you take this piece and put it up against a window so you can see the light coming through it, you can then put a piece of bit of glue on here, wet glue, and you can then adjust it looking through the window and you can see the shadow. If you've got a light box, by all means use a light box, but a window is fine. Now here's one I did earlier, and you can see it doesn't appear to be completely straight on the back, but I'm happy it's okay on the front. So I'm now going to take my double-sided tape and I'm going to go all the way around the outside with double-sided tape. I'm going right to the edges because I want the double-sided to be right near the corners. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I want to cut some of the bulk away, but I want to leave, get a pencil, there's my corner. I want to leave a small amount overlapping, so I don't have to measure it, I can just do it by eye. There we go. So if I can bring that up, there is just a small amount sticking over. Now it doesn't matter which sides I go for, so long as I do opposite sides. And I'm going to take this, fold it over, fingers in the middle, and put my fingers out to the edge. That way you'll get no creases. Turn it round to the opposite side, fingers in the middle, fold over tight and press to the outside. Now before we go and do the other pieces, I need to get my thumb and just press on the corner of each one. And if I come up here, you'll see that I've just dented in the corners slightly on the paper. So when I come to take this off, fold it into the middle, fingers out, fold it into the middle, fingers out. You'll see that there's no sharp pieces on the corners, there's no pieces overhanging, and that's because of that little bit that we've pushed in. So there is my tile that I've made. I'm going to bring in a card. I'm just going to test how it looks. That's good. So I've chosen this washi tape, and I want to put this one a little bit nearer the edge because I want to do a double washi tape. Right, so I'm just leaving a fraction of an inch of white. Yep. Turn it round. Once again, leaving my washi tape overhanging at the edges. You can say it's wasteful, but it really does help for you to see the edge. Right, take the craft knife, go from this corner here right to where it overlaps. I can only see a small bit, but that's all right. And take the bit, this one will be underneath, so pull it out from underneath. From there, corner, turn it round, the one that's on top comes off easily. This one you just have to tease it from underneath. And our last one ease from underneath. So we have perfectly mitred corners again. Make sure my card opens the correct way. Let's have a look. That is going to go in there. Now, because I've got a dark area here, I'm going to add a dark brown washi tape, but I'm going to use a very fine one. Now, we're going to use the same principles. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put my washi tape across and overlap it onto this one. You know you'll get it right because you've got guidelines to go and follow. Turn it round. There's the next one. So we've got 4 corners, and once again I need to go from the inside corner to the outside corner. This is a bit more fiddly because it's such a small bit, but look at that for a perfect mitre. I will show you a number of samples that I've done because I love the effect that I get from doing this. So let's turn it the right way. Look at that for a beautiful frame. You've got a nice white border all the way round, and when we take this bit here, I can put that in the centre, and I've got a beautiful raised tile. Now I could take that and I could raise it up even further. Anything goes, anything you've got in your stash. So go for spare bits of card and just cut 10cm squares, and nobody will know what sort of card is under there. Right, now I'm just going to loosely place that on there. Right, but there's nothing to stop you turning it so you're on a diagonal. Okay. So my original design was going to be square. So there we have a lovely card from a 10cm picture and a 10cm bit of card, but what really shows it off is this effect with washi tape. So this one was just a picture with no backing underneath it. Right, let's bring in some more samples. Now, one of the things after a trip to Portugal I loved was all the tiles, and I took lots of photos of the tiles in Portugal. Yeah, I know it's a Dutch scene, but they love their tiles over there. So this one's got bamboo round. Now this one I have actually added a pencil, a line in pen all the way round, just to enhance it. Here's another one. This one's a ship, and you can see I've added the highlight border with a fine washi tape. This one That's a nice one too. You can see it doesn't matter what design the washi tape is, it works. Now, going away from the blue, this was one of the Portuguese tiles, and I've pulled up a different colour washi tape, a thin border of green all the way round. And this last one, I did my washi tape border, a tiny washi tape border, but this is actually a coaster that I printed, and so when the person gets the card, they've then got a gift on the front that they can use for their coaster. Okay, so lots of different ideas for you, all based on a 10cm square. So do have a go at mitring the corners of your washi tape and mitring the corners of your tile so you can wrap it round the back. Okay, have fun. God bless you all.